Right, I'm gonna do a wee quick fire way, but I'm gonna base it on dogs because
Right.
that's obviously why we're here. And this is get things that people have asked me and just different things I've come
Right,
up with.
okay.
So some basic advice for someone with a puppy to begin good habits.
Enlist the help of a professional.
Yeah, right for the get go.
100%. 100%.
Do you think people dive in to buying a dog with food?
Absolutely.
Aye.
Absolutely. The other thing as well is that people grew up with dogs.
Yep.
Parents dealt with it, grandparents dealt with it.
Mm-hmm.
They go and get a wee dog. Well, a lot of times they actually buy the wrong dog for their situation.
Aye.
So enlist the help of a professional. See, just getting a professional dog trainer that to sit down, have a chat, talk you through what you need, the do's and don'ts.
Yep.
Priceless.
Aye.
I've had somebody recently. They got me out. They were having a baby,
Mm-hmm.
and they just wanted to get things right.
Yep.
Before the baby arrived.
Aye.
And they're flying. Everything's
Aye.
in place. They were doing everything before the baby arrived, so that once the baby arrived, the only difference was there was a baby there. The dog was
Aye.
totally ready
Aye.
for everything that was coming. So definitely enlist the help of a professional.
And that's the thing as well, as you're saying there. It isn't a case of you always working with the dog. It is giving advice and speaking to people and having
Predominantly, I
conversations.
teach people.
Aye.
I teach people how to train
Aye.
their dogs.
Mhm.
You know, the training of the dog generally
Mhm.
is the easy part because we can communicate with the dog very well.
Mhm.
The dog gets a clear signal from us what we want it to do. The body language is very clear.
Yep.
Whereas with a person, they're quite uptight, anxious, nervous, etc.
Mhm.
Excuse me. So with us, we can operate the dog in a much greater way, much
Right.
easier, simpler
Aye.
way. So we teach the people handling skills, line handling, body language,
Mhm.
stopping people. People just want to talk to their dog all the
Aye.
time. Just stop talking to it.
Aye.
You know, doesn't understand you. You know, like somebody the other day said to me, "But I'm its mum," and I was like, "You're not.
Aye.
You don't have 4 legs and a tail. You are not its mum. You're its owner."
Do you get that debate a lot with owners?
Nah, I try not to go into it because
Aye.
you know what these people are like. But
Aye.
this woman was adamant, like this dog was her baby, and I was
Aye.
like, "It's not. Like it's a dog." And the reason that you are here is because you humanise it
Yeah.
and you don't treat it as a dog.
Mhm.
So
That's where the
we're
issues
now
come.
going to do it my way, and you're now going to
Aye.
revert to its owner and not its mum.
You on that as well, and this is I've been curious about this. Obviously, COVID, etc. Prices for dogs went mental.
Aye.
See, from your point of view, is the best place for someone to get a dog to go and pay money like that, or to try and a dog home first, or what would you say?
One of the biggest problems we have, right, with getting rescue dogs
Mm-hmm.
is that these ones that come from abroad, these people that import them here, Romanian rescues, etc., like their marketing is phenomenal. Like
Right.
kill shelter dog,
Yeah.
save this dog, blah blah. These dogs are like foxes, they're street dogs. They're no
Right.
pets. So see when they come here and we try and domesticate it,
Mhm.
people get it in and the next minute the dog's like possessing everything that's
Aye.
there, like food, toys, a seat,
Mhm.
or you go to touch it and it's just reacting
Aye.
to you. Because it's natural, it's a street dog. People are then DNA testing these dogs, it's come back inconclusive, or it's got like 30 different breeds in it.
Right.
Because it's a street dog.
Aye.
So I would not recommend that people rehome these dogs from abroad, right?
Right.
You don't know its history. You know, they're bringing them here and they're putting them into houses with kids and stuff. We're seeing a massive rise in dog attacks on children.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to be dealt with.
Yeah.
I do not like people rehoming dogs that they don't know the history of.
Right. Okay.
A lot of dogs in shelters, they don't know the history of them. However, that being said, paying an astronomical sum of money also does not mean that you're going to get
Yeah.
the best dog. You look at over the years, right? When I grew up, there's a wee dog in your street called Bruno, right? This wee mongrel. I think they actually got him for free, the
Right.
family, right? Lived till he was in his 20s. What a dog.
Aye.
What a dog. They walked everywhere off leash, never went near another dog, perfectly behaved, never aggressive, nothing.
Right.
Then you see people now with dogs that they're paying, some people are paying 15,000, 20,000 pound at periods of time over the last couple of years for these dogs. It's aggressive, it's nervous, it's uncontrollable. They don't know what they're doing with it.
Aye.
It's a massive problem. So
Aye.
the sum of money doesn't necessarily mean it's the right thing. What you need to do is find the right dog for your lifestyle.
Yeah.
If you work 12 hours a day
Mm-hmm.
in an office then buying a collie isn't for
Yeah.
you. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong, probably buying any dog isn't really for
Yeah.
you. But people will buy pets regardless, you know, they get dog walkers, etc.
Aye.
But they wonder why when they go and buy a dog from some form of working lines and they don't work it and they don't train it,
Yeah.
why it becomes a certain way, why its behaviour
Mhm.
changes. But a lot of the times the behaviours are natural behaviours. They're,
Yeah.
you know, the genetic behaviour of that dog.
Mhm.
Collies herd.
Mhm.
You know, the other dogs guard. All different. There's so many
Aye.
different things you can go through, but
Aye.
you have to get a dog that suits your lifestyle.
Mhm.
If you've got an active lifestyle, you can have an active dog.
Mhm.
If you don't have an active lifestyle, stop buying German Shepherds. You know, you shouldn't be buying Malinois anyway. They're working dogs. They should be kept for working, working or sport or a very
Aye.
active lifestyle.
I suppose people fall into that trap of seeing a dog on TikTok and going, I want to get one of them.
Well, this is it. You know, there's so many things on social media that they see, but you have to find the right dog for you, and you have to rely on when you go to these places dealing with the professional within that
Yeah.
establishment that they're going to advise you this is the right dog
Yeah.
for you. Problem with rescue centres is that you're taking on somebody else's problem, and unless you're going to enlist the help of a trainer, then that problem isn't the one that you should really take on.
Aye.
So it's quite a difficult
Aye.
question in terms of you have to be the right person for that dog. Spending money on something or taking a dog for a shelter, you know, and you also have to know about that dog.
Aye. Because either one of them comes with their own set of problems, really, doesn't
Absolutely.
it? If it's, aye.
Absolutely.
What about yourself? What's your favourite breed?
So I have Cane Corsos.
Right.
I absolutely love them. Love them to bits. Too many slavers, but love them to bits. I am a massive fan of the Labrador.
Yeah.
Love a Labrador.
Right.
I really do love, especially a Fox Red.
Right.
Fox Red's a variant of a yellow lab, but
Mhm.
I absolutely love them.
Right.
I really do love them. Labrador, 100%. 100%. I love all my working breeds. I just love a dog that's trainable, to be honest with you. See if a dog, we can teach it to do something.
Yeah.
I love it. But I really do love a Fox Red Lab.
How early can you tell in that trainer-dog relationship if it's going to be a workable
But
one?
when you first start working with a dog, you can really see what it's got. It depends on what you want it to do.
Yeah.
You know, but when you first get a dog out and you start to work it, you can see very, very quickly, has this dog got it?
Yeah.
Or has it not? There are things where some dogs just take a wee bit of bringing it.
Yeah.
So you need to identify, right, okay, there's potential. There's some dogs that's just superstars.
Yeah.
There's other dogs that take a bit of working, bringing it the drive in them, building them up.
Yep.
So, but you can tell pretty quickly. There'll be the odd one that you go, never expected that.
Aye.
You also get other dogs who start off as superstars and then just hit a brick wall.
Aye.
That's it. This is the end of the road.
Right.
You know, you get a lot of people who will get 2 dogs, fully operational police dogs, and they think that they have 8 puppies, and the 8 puppies are going to then go on to be police dogs. It's not going to happen.
Aye.
You know, a lot of the dogs are going to end up in active pet homes.
Yeah. Totally different personalities
Aye,
as well.
exactly. No, every dog in the litter goes on to become that. They have the genetic makeup, but they just don't. Not all dogs can do it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, they can.
That makes sense. Any type or breed that you haven't worked with that you would like to?
Oh, I think I pretty much worked with
Everything.
almost everything apart from dogs, like your alibis.
Right.
See these mountainous breeds. There's not a lot of them here. Yeah, there is. But I've worked with so many different dogs: Thai Ridgebacks, Turkish Kangos, all your normal dogs for your Malinois, German Shepherds, Springers, or Spaniels, Labradors. The thing that you get now is like you get these mongrels, right? And the next minute they come in and they've got this weird and wonderful name, like it's a miniature long-haired Labradoodle mixed Jackapoo. Do you know what I mean? And you're like, so it's a mongrel? No, it's a this. And I'm like, it's not, it's a mongrel. I've worked with so many dogs. It's so many breeds. Unbelievable.
Many do you think you've actually worked with, like, if you were to break
in the
it down?
thousands?
Aye.
In the thousands, without a shadow of a doubt. Just from when I started my own business, in the thousands, without a shadow of a doubt. Thousands upon thousands of dogs.
And I take it there's not really many experiences are the same.
No,
Each
every
one.
dog is an individual.
Aye.
You must train the dog in front of you.
Aye.
The people say to me, "Oh, what's the most trainable dog?"
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can get you a Labrador that's shit
Aye.
for training wise,
Mm-hmm.
and I could go and get you, so for example, the American Bully, right?
Mm-hmm.
Generally isn't really a working breed, right?
Right.
But there's some dogs that are phenomenal to work.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody could get one American Bully and it's no got it. You
Right.
get another dog that's just got it.
Right.
So it's all about the individual dog.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. Some dogs are. All dogs can be motivated for food because they must eat every day. So it's
Aye.
about building the value
Aye.
in it, right? And that's what a lot of it comes down to, is about going back and building value in things.
Mhm.
People just give dogs stuff for free. Free
Yeah.
food every day, free toys every day. And then they go up, he only wants to play with my slippers, or he only
Aye.
likes this chicken.
Aye.
Well, that's because everything else is free. There's no value in it. We need
Mhm.
to build value in everything that the dog has.
Yep.
Food, toys, your attention.
Mm-hmm.
All these things need to be put into place. So, aye, that's where we're looking at with that.
Love that. This might be a tough question. What can a dog owner expect if they bring their dog to you for training?
So, somebody bringing their dog to me
Mm-hmm.
can expect that they're going, if they were willing to put the work in, they're going to get the results that they desire.
Mm-hmm.
I also always operate an approach of, if I can't do it,
Mm-hmm.
I won't tell you I can do it. If you
Right,
come to
okay.
me to achieve something and
Yeah.
I can't do it,
Mhm.
I will tell you that I can't.
Yeah.
That I can't do it, and I will direct you to where I can do it.
Right.
So you're going to get that honest, open approach.
Mm-hmm.
The big thing for me is that I'm a results based person.
Mhm.
So if I can't achieve that with your dog, I need you to go away and still tell somebody about me.
Yeah.
So if you come into me, you've got a dog that I think, this is beyond me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you it's beyond me,
Yeah.
because see, when you go to the next person, you're going to say, by the way, you should really go and see John,
Aye.
because although he couldn't fix mine, he put me into where I should go,
Yep.
and I got the results.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go and see him, he'll either fix it or he'll know where can fix it. Like, I had a guy up here I know, he had a big Rottweiler.
Mm-hmm.
What he wanted to do with the dog isn't something that I do.
Right.
Put him on to a guy I know down south.
Right.
He went in there, got it fixed.
Mm-hmm.
This was a couple of years ago, so we've also advanced him. I'm not the same dog trainer that you spoke to in October
Aye.
2020.
Aye.
You know, I've learnt more, I've worked with more. We're
Mhm.
always progressing. Dog trainers are always, even the best,
Yeah.
still get better.
Uh-huh.
I would say I'm up there with the best.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I have every confidence in my
Aye.
ability. But I also know where my ability
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah.
So I coming to me to
Mhm.
expect an open, honest approach to training.
Love that. What frustrates you about the perceptions of some dogs?
Humans.
Yeah.
Humans frustrate me a hell of a lot, to
Mhm.
be honest with you.
Mhm.
We get a lot of people who have this perception of certain breeds that they're aggressive. We
Yeah.
also get, what I would say frustrates me the most actually is what's acceptable and what's not acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
So a large dog behaving in a certain way is unacceptable to the general population. But a wee fluffy dog that apparently just wants to say hello,
Yeah.
all of a sudden becomes acceptable because it's just a wee dog.
Mm-hmm.
Your wee dog showing the same behaviours as that large dog
Mm-hmm.
is no different.
Yeah.
So I get most frustrated at what people deem to be socially acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
100%. I can't stand it, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know, people say, oh, that's one of the dogs, they're this or they're that. You know, humans are the biggest problem. You get this thing that people say, no such thing as a bad dog, and that's such a wide open phrase, right?
Yeah.
But every single point of a dog that people don't like or goes wrong, and the good parts obviously, but it was
Mhm.
created by a human.
Yeah.
So, okay, you've got this pet dog, and it's not your fault that this dog behaves in this way, right? But it's got a genetic reason as to why it's aggressive or why
Mhm.
it's very nervous.
Aye.
Somebody put those two dogs together
Mm-hmm.
and created that,
Aye.
or the generation before that created that,
Mm-hmm.
or you bought the wrong dog for your lifestyle. So humans are my
Aye.
biggest frustration, because
Aye.
one, they think they know best,
Mm-hmm.
and two, humans create the problems with dogs one way or another. They might
Yeah.
not have created it with that specific dog by
Yeah.
themselves, but somewhere along the line, a human created that problem, and
Mhm.
then they're too proud or too ignorant to then seek the help of someone else to fix it, or they don't like taking on the advice that they're given because
Yeah.
they get a bit butthurt by it.
So at odds with what they think.
Aye. Yeah.
Aye. No, I get that. If you could change one thing about the industry, what would it be?
Regulations. It
Yeah.
would be regulated.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
It's there's a lot of 100%, isn't there?
Why is it not regulated? Is it?
I don't actually know, to be honest, why it's
Aye.
not regulated, but there's no governing bodies, there's no regulatory, industry
Mhm.
body. The big thing we get as well is that there's these things come up, right, and I'm leaving the time of day by saying what they are, right,
Aye.
but they put these letters after their name. Oh, I'm this or I'm that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a course. You bought that course.
Aye.
It's you go and do the course, pass the course, you paid for it, so you're going to pass it. If you
Yeah.
pay for something,
Aye.
you're generally going to pass it. And if you do it at home, you probably cheated to pass it anyway because you're looking up the answers while you're doing the test on the computer.
Aye.
So it should be regulated.
Mhm.
100% should be regulated. Vets are regulated.
Aye.
So why is everything else not regulated? The
Mhm.
veterinary industry is, but the rest of you get dog walkers, for example, be some great ones out there,
Mm-hmm.
but you could leave here today, right,
Aye.
ask me, I'm a dog walker now, buy a van, sign write it, set up your social media page, bang.
Aye. Just go and do it.
I spent years, now I know the military isn't the be all and end all. There's
Mhm.
some guys and women out there who are exceptional. In fact,
Mhm.
there's a lot of them, exceptional dog trainers who
Yeah.
have never been in the military, never been in the police. When it comes to the working side of things,
Mm-hmm.
obviously the guys who are doing it every single day of their life in conflict zones or police handlers who are out doing it every day,
Yeah.
they're the experienced guys. They know what they're doing. Generally, the top of the tree.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some incredible civilians, so you
Yeah.
don't necessarily need to have done it through the military. There's
Mhm.
also some guys and girls out there who have never done an actual course. They're just bloody good dog trainers.
Aye.
But it needs to be regulated. And see these people who are very, very good at it,
Mm-hmm.
they would be able to get past the regulation
Yeah.
anyway. Like
Mhm.
they have the skills to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But see those ones that aren't good enough, they would get flushed
Aye.
out, and we wouldn't have these people that are spending fortunes on people who can't do the job.
Aye. They're
So
not adding any value.
That's what I would change. It would be regulated,
Mhm.
and it should be run by people who know what they're doing.
Yeah.
It can't just be run by a board who just because they've got letters after their name.
They've never
feel that-
actually worked with
aye.
dogs around.
I get people who come to me who have went to behaviourists who spent this time at university,
Mm.
and they've went to them the next minute after an hour's phone consultation. The dog's been put in diazepam. Well, how does that fix the dog? It doesn't. It's because you got letters after your name. Doesn't dictate your experience or your skill set.
That's a costly hour, I would imagine,
Aye.
as well.
Very. And because they can put it through insurance, it's even more inflated. So yes, the dog training, dog world in
Mhm.
general should be regulated.
Aye.
Breeding, walking, daycares. Hate daycares, by the way.
Aye. Not a fan at all.
There's some very good ones,
Mm-hmm.
but overall, I don't like them. I have one daycare that gets me into work with them.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal.
Right.
They do everything by the book.
Right.
They put everything in place to make it a safe environment for the dogs.
Right.
The girl that runs that, Lauren, she's takes no shit. It's how she runs it.
Mm-hmm.
She contacts me. I've went in to help them. So that's the kind of daycare I like.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
The other ones are a soft play for dogs. Can't stand them.
Mm.
Dog walkers weigh 10 dogs
Right.
off lead or on lead. Can't control that. I don't
Aye.
walk 10 dogs at a time, so why are you?
But it's folk that then thinking the money in it rather than the
Well, that's it,
actual.
and I get it. People need to make a living.
Aye.
I get it, 100%. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But
At what
you have
cost?
to be realistic about your ability.
Aye.
See, if you
Aye.
can only walk 3 dogs, stick your price up.
Aye.
People are desperate for dog walkers. Stick your price up and say, well, I'll
Mhm.
only walk for you.
Mm.
And do it that way.
That makes sense.
Rather than taking 10 dogs at a tenner, take 5 at 15 or whatever,
Aye.
3 at 20.
Aye.
Do you know
Because
what I
you
do
do see them. You do see them wandering about, and there's like 8
It cause
leads.
massive issues, massive
Aye.
issues. So the dog world needs to be regulated
Mhm.
by the right people as well.
Yeah.
The guys and women who know what they're doing when
Aye.
it comes to dogs.
Be in charge, yeah.
Yep.